Hi, in this video, I'm going to talk about stateful DHCPv6. Okay, stateful DHCPv6 is very similar to DHCP for IPv4. Let's take a look. So in this case, the address flag should be set to 0. Talk about that more in a moment. It will default to 1 on Cisco routers. Remember, this is in the router advertisement message sent by the router. The O flag doesn't really matter. It's the M flag that's set to 1. That tells the device, go get your address information from a stateful DHCPv6 server. Let's see how this works. So in the router advertisement message sent to all IPv6 devices multicast address, from the router's link local address on that interface, there is a prefix and prefix length in the router advertisement, but the managed configuration flag is set to 1. So when a device receives this router advertisement message, it says, oh, link local address, I'll use that as my default gateway. That gets it from the source IPv6 address of the router advertisement. It says, oh, the managed configuration flag is 1. Okay, well, I need to go talk to a stateful DHCPv6 server to get my address. Okay, so we'll get its IPv6 address from the stateful DHCPv6 server, who's maintaining state, keeping track of who's getting what address, just like DHCP for IPv4. Now, one key thing here is that stateful DHCPv6 server does not provide the default gateway address. Okay, that can only come in IPv6 from the router advertisement message. It's the source IPv6 address of the router advertisement. Now, Windows hosts will say, oh, wait a minute. The A flag is, if that is set to 1, then I will create my own another address using Slack. Okay. However, making sure that A flag is set to 0, a Windows host will say, oh, I won't create my own address using Slack. So that will make sure that the device only gets one IPv6 address. So again, the M flag is why the stateful DHCPv6 server was used. The A flag, if this was set to 1, guess what? This device would create another global unicast address from Slack, okay, using the prefix here and interface, let's say random interface ID. That should be Slack. There we go. But because this is set to 0, then it will not create an address using Slack. This is all configurable on the router. Okay. All right. So I hope this helps you understand a little bit about stateful DHCPv6. Just a reminder, there's all kinds of good information elsewhere on the internet. Also, I have in my book and video series from Cisco Press. Thanks a lot.